there's about like 500 clubs as a part of NYU, which includes gaming clubs, IEEE, technical clubs, and you can be a part of those anytime and any way you want, free of cost. I did participate in the IEEE events, but then the thing is, again, my experience would be slightly different than yours because COVID hit us during our second semester and everything went back to online. So we were a part of it as much as we could during the first semester. I actually came a month before because I had some relatives and friends that I wanted to meet, but then there are a lot of people who came on the day of the orientation and they seem just fine, and that's okay too. So it also depends on what you want to do, whether you want some time to settle or whether everything's prepared here. Then it's best if you come a week or two before the orientation. Orientation is basically an introduction with the faculty, and there are a lot of departments such as computer engineering, computer science, electrical engineering, master of technology management, and robotics. So all these come together and the orientation is common for everyone. For graduate courses, the size of the class is pretty small. There's a subject called high-speed networks. There were hardly 20 students in that class. Then there was network design and algorithms. There were hardly 5 to 10 students. Basically, the more specialized courses that you take, you'll find less students. If you are doing masters, then you should probably hope that 99% of the students will either be Indians or Chinese. It's like a 50-50 split. So you will hardly see any Americans. Based on the people that I interacted with, about half the students came with prior experience, and I myself had 2 years of experience, and all of my 3 flatmates came directly after the engineering. The major focus of computer engineering, I would say, at NYU Tandon is divided in 3 fields: network engineering and cloud computing. The second would be hardware engineering, and third would be signal processing. Basically, you have to go to the university like 3 days a week if you have 3 courses on 3 different days. And if you have practicals, it might add to additional 1 or 2 days. And if you have an on-campus job and it's like a 20-hour per week job, then that's again based on the job. You might have to go every day. You might have to. In all, it's quite hectic. So you have to take 2 mandatory courses among 5 different graduate courses. So it's like 2 out of 5 you have to take mandatory, and you have interdepartmental courses out of those elective courses. So you can take like CS courses or MOT courses. You can take courses from other departments, but that's limited to only 2. So choose your options wisely. It is possible to make a switch to another department. 2 of my colleagues did that, but it's also very rare. I'll say, if you're into NYU robotics, please talk to your seniors. Three things: signal processing, which also involves machine learning. It also involves wireless technologies. Then network engineering, cloud computing, and the third would be hardware engineering. Hardware security, IoT, all of these areas. Structure of the courses: theoretical lectures, plus you might have assignments after every lecture that you have to submit in 1 week or 2 weeks. This is excluding the practicals that the subject might have. So it all depends on the course. I see a lot of people who come to US universities and they are completely focused on a good GPA, and what I would suggest is it is okay to maintain like a GPA of 3 or 3.3 and focus more on the skills rather than mugging all the stuff and only focusing on the GPA.